Good evening from sunny Nassau with the news. I am Evita Quiroz. A huge drop in butane prices was announced today by the government. A press release from the Ministry of Trade announced that effective January 17, the new price structure will see Belizean consumers paying $12 less to purchase a 100-pound cylinder of butane imported from Mexico and sold locally by Belize Gas Limited and Western Gas Company Limited. The new price, effective tomorrow, is $92 per 100-pound cylinder in Belize City and Corozal, $94 in San Ignacio and Belmopan, $95 in Benquevejo del Carmen, $93 in Orange Walk, $96 in Dangriga, and $97 in Punta Gorda Town. For butane imported from within Central America and sold locally by Belize Western Energy Limited, Southern Choice Butane or Zeta Gas, and Gas Tomza, the price per 100-pound tank is as follows: $90 in Belize City and Corozal, $92 in San Ignacio and Belmopan, $91 in Orange Walk, $94 in Dangriga, and $95 in Punta Gorda Town. The official release says that the price established for imported butane are based on a mixture of 60-40 propane butane from Mexico and 90-10 propane to butane from Central America. The government release says that the production boom in North America is responsible for the fall in butane prices. Under the new price structure, locally produced butane gas sold by Belize Natural Energy is now more expensive than the imported supply in markets where it is available to consumers. Consumers who buy BNE butane in Barrel Boom, San Ignacio, Belmopan, and Benquevejo del Carmen are now paying $96 for a 100-pound cylinder in butane gas. A date for the start of the sugar crop remains elusive, even as a commercial agreement has been signed with a couple of groups other than the traditional Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association. As we reported yesterday, BSI-ASR signed a commercial agreement with the Corozal Sugarcane Producers Association and the United Cane Farmers Association. The combined tonnage by the groups that have already signed up to deliver sugarcane to factory at Tower Hill is still below the minimum that BSI-ASR said is needed to start milling, which is 500,000 tons. Once that minimum tonnage is achieved and the logistics for delivery is worked out, then the crop season can proceed. But milling is not expected to start without the participation of the Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association. The BSCFA has rejected the draft commercial agreement that was hammered out last December, but it is the very same document that will have to sign, as they have indicated they will, even though they claim they will be signing under duress. Prime Minister Dean Barrow told today reporters in Belize City that the attorneys for the BSCFA and the BSI-ASR are expected to work out the detail of the signing to make the signature binding without having to go back to a General Assembly. The government of Belize is expected to take amendments to the Belize Sugar Act next week to give full legal standing to the new association to have already signed onto the commercial agreement. The House of Representatives will meet in Belmopan on Monday. A coordinated effort is now underway in the Cayo district to contain what has been described as a limited outbreak of a type A avian influenza in poultry at 2 farms in Spanish Lookout. According to a press release from the Belize Agricultural Health Authority, BAHA, immediate steps were taken to prohibit poultry and poultry products from exiting the 2 farms when the viral disease was detected. The BAHA release says that samples have been sent to a reference laboratory in United States for confirmation and subtyping. In the meantime, BAHA says that there are very little clinical signs in the affected birds, and this suggests a low pathogenic infection. As a result of detection of the type A avian influenza at the 2 farms in Spanish Lookout, the Ministry of Agriculture is encouraging commercial and backyard poultry farmers across the country to step up their biosecurity measures and to notify Baja of any unusual occurrence in their flocks. It is not yet known what is the origin of this disease reaching the two farms in Spanish Lookout, but in this early stage of investigation of the occurrence, experts is believed that the wild birds migration is the most likely source of the infection. In the meantime, Belizean consumers are assured by Baja that poultry meat and eggs are safe for human consumption. The 9 o'clock news will continue after these messages.
Precision handling, high performance braking, smooth and comfortable ride. Tame the road, hand-cooked tires.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of my TV is it costs as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. My TV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
We all have our bucket list and plan to start fulfilling them someday.
Anytime now. Don't worry, babe. You can do it.
Go, Mom! You can do this!
Why not turn someday into today with an easy credit personal loan? Atlantic Bank can make it happen. We offer loans at competitive interest rates with low monthly payments for all your financing needs. Because life should be easy.
How was it, Mom? It was good.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
When I exercise, I do only the most rigorous and complex techniques to challenge my body and keep it at its best. When I am building my body strength, I go for the heavy weights to keep my muscles challenged. When I prepare my meals, I make sure everything is fresh and tap into all my food groups. When I need internet service, I use Smart Zoom service to ensure reliability and speed. I am Rigo Veos, two-time Mr. Belize. I use only the best. I choose smart, and so should you.
somebody say, live the life, live the life, live the life.
You're watching the 9 o'clock news on the national channel. Stories making headlines today. Consumers will start paying less for butane gas this weekend, starting on Saturday. Butane imported from Mexico will cost $12 less per 100-pound cylinder, and the Belize Agriculture Health Authority today announced that the bird flu has been detected in 2 poultry farms in Spanish Lookout. A number of weighted topics were up for discussion today during the annual legal conference hosted by the Belize Bar Association. The theme for today's conference was Reforms, Rights, and Remedies. Guest at today's event was the President of the Caribbean Court of Justice, Sir Dennis Byron. Some of the topics dealt with today included digital assets, witness protection, family law, and recently implemented use of court in Kabola Productions, the leading publisher of books in Belize, released its latest production this week in Belize City, titled British Honduras, The Invention of a Colony Territory, Mapping and Spatial Knowledge in the 19th Century. It is a collection of maps from various sources in Great Britain, France, and Spain, and closer to home, that traces the geographic history of Belize from its genesis as the colony of British Honduras. It is written by Dr. Dolly Hoffman, a researcher and geographer with the French Institute of Research for Development, IRD, but publisher Monse Casademute explains that each map tells its own story, and collectively they trace the development of a logging camp populated by the cast-offs of British society that grew to become the multicultural jewel known as Belize by the Sea.
Well, you see the development as you go through the maps, actually, because the first maps are only showing how people settle the territory, the different names of mahogany works or logwood works. So from there you see how the same settlers are pushing to have their land recognized, the settlement, the fact that they were here. They wanted some protection, so it's nothing new in that sense. But the only thing that is different, I think, is that she takes it from a geographical perspective, because she's a geographer. So she actually put more emphasis on a lot of geographical aspects that we usually don't look at. We look at it more from a historical perspective, not from a land perspective. And this is about land, this book is about land.
Free copies of the books were distributed to attendees on behalf of schools and libraries around the country, including Belize National Library Service and Information System. The featured foreword is written by Dr. Azan Schumann, known for his history of Belize, and the book itself draws on other standard texts about Belizean history. Casademute describes the process of putting the books together.
Well, first of all, it's the first time that we are able to produce a book in color. And for a book of maps, it's essential to use the maps in color. So initially it was, I was approached by Evita Quiroz, who is the primary researcher and the author of the book. And she had been working in Belize for a long time, and also in the south of Mexico. And she said, well, I have this book and I would really like to publish it with the Belizean publishing. I thought this was a very positive approach, because usually these books are published outside, they cost a fortune, they come to Belize, you can hardly afford to buy them. So not only that, but we were able to work for a long period of time in the revision of the text, making sure it was very accurate, but at the same time accessible, because we really wanted students to be able to read and understand what they were reading. So it was a long process, and in the process of research, many Belizeans were involved with her, and also after it was published in the first manuscript, we had a first manuscript, we sent it to different people for publishing, among them historians, many people that have been working on this.
Orange Walk is being renewed in an effort to create a safer environment for residents of the municipality. On Thursday, police officers and members of the Kulin Nation were beating the pavement, meeting and greeting residents of the community, particularly in one of the known hotspots that is the stadium area. According to Bernadette Cornejo of Orange Walk People's Coalition, the presence of two high schools in the area present a challenge with fights and influence of rival gangs in the area is not contributing to a safe neighborhood. The meet and greet sessions involving the police and coalition are designed to improve the community's confidence in the police and to rely on law enforcement authorities when problems arise. According to the officer commanding Orange Walk Police, Dennis Arnold, the plan is to continue the meet and greet session on a weekly basis and will also include other areas of the municipality. A Belize man was shot in the presence of his 6-year-old son. 33-year-old George Matthews was walking home with his son around 7:50 p.m. on Thursday when he was accosted by a gunman on La Rox Boulevard. Police say the gunman emerged from behind a fence and fired several shots, hitting Matthews to the left arm and lower back. Matthews was taken to the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital and admitted to ward in a stable condition. Police investigation continues. The news on the national channel.
Precision handling. High performance braking. Smooth and comfortable ride. Tame the road. Hand-cooked tires.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of my TV is it costs as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. My TV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
We all have our bucket list and plan to start fulfilling them someday.
Anytime now. Don't worry, babe. You can do it.
Go, Mom, you can do this!
Why not turn someday into today with an easy credit personal loan? Atlantic Bank can make it happen. We offer loans at competitive interest rates with low monthly payments for all your financing needs. Because life should be easy.
How was it, Mom?
It was good.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
When I exercise, I do only the most rigorous and complex techniques to challenge my body and keep it at its best. When I am building my body strength, I go for the heavy weights to keep my muscles challenged. When I prepare my meals, I make sure everything is fresh and tap into all my food groups. When I need internet service, I use smart Zoom service to ensure reliability and speed. I am Rigo Veos, two-time Mr. Belize. I use only the best. I choose smart, and so should you.
An increase in moisture is expected this weekend as a prefrontal trough moves over our area. The forecast for Belize and her coastal waters for cloudy skies tonight. Tomorrow will be sunny and with cloudy periods. A few showers or periods of light rain will occur over northern and coastal areas. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be northerly to northwestern at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state will be choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 70 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 68 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and a cool 64 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Saturday will range from 83 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast to 86 degrees Fahrenheit inland. It will be a comfortable 96 degrees Fahrenheit up at the exposed areas of the Mountain Pine Ridge and along the Maya Mountains in the south. The tides, there will be a low tide at 1:55 in the morning. This will be followed by a high tide at 12 minutes past 8 o'clock. Also in the morning, the sun will rise at 6:26 in the morning. It will set at 5:39 tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Sunday, is for mostly cloudy skies with a few showers and periods of light rain mainly over southern coastal areas. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by the forecaster Frank Tench Jr. at the Belize Weather Bureau. And before we go, a reminder of the main points again. Consumers will start paying less for butane gas this weekend. Starting on Saturday, butane imported from Mexico will cost $12 less per 100-pound cylinder. And the Belize Agricultural Health Authority today announced that bird flu has been detected in 2 poultry farms in Spanish Lookout. With the headlines, we end this edition of the news. Our news line remains open at all the time, and you can visit our webpage or continuing coverage of the latest news from around Belize. We hope you will have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Then join us on Monday for another newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Evita Quiroz. Have a good night.